Life is a journey marked by various phases. Each phase of life brings its own set of challenges. One of the most significant transitions that many women experience is menopause. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the menopause and its symptoms and what are the treatment of it. Menopause is a natural phase in a woman's life when she stops having monthly periods and it is no longer able to conceive. It typically occurs in the late 40s or early 50s. So we should know about firstly what is monthly periods. It is also known as the menstruation cycle. It is a normal phase that occurs in the reproductive system of females during reproductive years. So, if any woman experiences the menopause phase, then what are the symptoms and signs that may occur? The symptoms of menopause is irregular periods, sleep disturbance, mood swings, fatigue, joint and muscle pain, vaginal dryness, and hot flashes. The irregular periods and the hot flashes are the two main and specific symptoms which are relevant to the menopause. The next part of this video is function of the hormones in the ovaries. As you can see in this diagram, ovaries produce and release the hormones that are mainly involved in the woman's menstrual cycle. There are the different hormones which are released by the ovaries, like estrogen and progesterone, testosterone, anti-Mullerian hormone, AMH, inhibin A and inhibin B. Actually, these hormones assess the efficiency and the capacity of your ovaries. Let's discuss these all hormones one by one. The first one is the estrogen. Estrogen is a hormone that is produced by the granulosa cells, follicle cells, and luteal cells within the ovarian follicles. The function of the estrogen is it regulates the menstrual cycle, it stimulates the follicle growth, and it triggers the ovulation process within the female reproductive system. Firstly, we should know about what is the ovulation process. Actually, it's a process when a mature egg is released from the ovary and making it available for fertilization by the sperm. Firstly, we should know about what is the basic mechanism behind the ovarian follicles and the ovulation process. So the answer is that ovarian follicles are the small structures in the ovaries that contain the eggs, as you can see this below diagram. And ovulation is the process to release the egg from the dominant follicle into the fallopian tube, where it is fertilized when sperm is available. So estrogen play a very significant role in the entire process of ovulation and the development of the ovarian follicles. The next hormone is the progesterone hormone. It is mainly produced by the corpus luteum, and the function of the progesterone is if fertilization occurred, the corpus luteum continues to produce the progesterone and its level increase in the body. So when a female expecting a baby, because when an egg and a sperm starting fertilization, the corpus luteum continue to produce the progesterone. So during pregnancy, the level of the progesterone go high. The next and the most important hormone, which are mostly act as a biomarker in the menopause reduction, is the AMH, anti-Mullerian hormones. It is a hormone which is produced by the ovarian follicles, and its levels can be indicative of ovarian reserve, which is the number of eggs remaining in the woman's ovaries. In actually, this is the hormones which typically indicates the presence or the quantity of eggs in the ovaries of the female, and it is mainly produced by the ovarian follicles. The next part of this video is the 3 stages of menopause. Number 1 is the perimenopause, number 2 is the menopause, and the number 3 is the postmenopause. Now let's discuss these stages one by one. In the perimenopause, it is a stage which can start several years before menopause, usually in a woman's 40. The ovaries gradually produce a less estrogen, leading to the irregular menstruation cycle. While when a woman enters into the phase of the menopause, this phase includes 12 consecutive months without a menstrual period. The ovaries have largely stopped releasing eggs and estrogen levels have significantly decreased. And the last phase is the postmenopause. It is a time after the menopause has occurred. In this phase, the estrogen and the progesterone hormone level stabilized at the lower levels. As you can see graphically, in the stage 1, which is a perimenopause phase, estrogen production fluctuates. What does it mean? It means that when estrogen levels are low, they usually disturb the cycle, which causing the periods to become unpredictable, lighter, or even missed altogether. But when a woman enters into the stage 2, which is the menopause stage, there is a 12 consecutive months without a period. And the third stage is the post-menopause, where the estrogen production levels out. Actually, in the menopause or in the post-menopause, the estrogen production is totally ceased, so the result in the ovulation process has come to an end. In perimenopause, the hormone estrogen and progesterone levels decrease gradually, while in menopause, the hormones is stabilized in lower levels. In the menopause phase, the mature eggs in the woman ovaries start to diminish. The next one is about the according to the health line. The phase of the perimenopause and menopause may contribute to increase the cholesterol levels in women. As a result, postmenopausal women face an increased risk of heart disease. So what happened when estrogen levels goes down in the body and why a cholesterol level increase in the menopause woman? The answer is that the estrogen play a vital role in the ovaries as well as on the liver. In ovaries, the estrogen regulates the ovulation process. It stimulates the production of the ovarian follicles. But on the liver, estrogen regulates the lipid mechanism, which means it develops a balance between the LDL and the HDL. So when the estrogen hormone stabilized at the lower levels during menopause, the HDL and LDL means cholesterol levels increases and these high levels causing the heart attack and stroke conditions in many females. So now we are going to explore how simple changes in diet and lifestyle can help ease some of the symptoms and promote overall well-being. The number one is that healthy diet, adequate energy intake. So we can consider adding more plant-based food like leafy green, berries, vegetables and whole grain in our plate. Those food which are rich in the phytoestrogen because it can mimic the estrogen level in the body and may help to reduce the some menopause symptom. The number two is that appropriate amount of fluid intake. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day can help to combat the dryness, flush out the toxin and maintain the optimal body fluids. Number third is the proper sleep. So we all know that menopause can be challenging time emotionally and mentally. So it is important to engage self-care activities that promote the relaxation and our overall health. And the number fourth is the regular exercise activity. Regular exercise not only help to manage the weight and reduce the risk of the chronic disease but can also relieve the symptoms like hot flashes, mood swings and insomnia because these are the major symptoms, major signs which are mostly relevant to the menopause. According to the recent research of National Institute of Health (NIH), during the period of perimenopause and menopause, many lifestyle factors, as we can discuss in the previous video, can reduce the risk of the developing all the disease. Cardiovascular disease, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis and tumors, these all diseases are going to be reduced by changing in the lifestyle factors and the symptoms which are characteristic of this period. So in the last PICO AMH ELISA diagnostic test. In the end of this video, I mentioned an important diagnostic test called PICO AMH. This test helps to assessing the ovarian reserve by measuring the AMH levels. As we previously discussed in the video, Actually, it helps the healthcare provider to determine the stage of the menopause in women and providing the valuable information regarding their condition. And this diagnostic test is FDA approved. So yes, this is all about the today's video, which is totally relevant to the menopause and its sign and symptoms, and what is the mechanism behind the menopause, and what is the natural treatment of it. So guys, always remember, menopause is a natural phase, not a condition to fear. With the right support, care and knowledge, we can navigate its changes confidently. So if you like this video, kindly share it with your friends and family ones. Thank you.